Pakistan's worsening internal security crisis is once again under global scrutiny after back-to-back deadly attacks rocked the country's northwestern region. From a devastating market blast in Sarai Naurang to a coordinated terrorist attack on a police checkpoint in Bannu, the incidents have exposed Islamabad's deepening inability to contain terrorism within its borders. As civilian casualties rise and tensions with Afghanistan escalate, questions are growing over Pakistan's long-standing security policies and the terrorist networks that continue to destabilize the region. Pakistan's security situation continues to deteriorate amid a renewed surge in terrorist violence, with civilians once again paying the heaviest price. In the latest incident, a powerful explosion ripped through the crowded Naurang Bazaar in Sarai Naurang in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, killing at least 10 people and injuring dozens more. The blast triggered panic across the busy marketplace as rescue teams rushed victims to nearby hospitals. Visuals from the site shows destroyed shops, scattered debris and damaged vehicles, highlighting the intensity of the explosion.
دلته یو ملګري سره ودرېدله 2-3 منټه هغه موږ چې روانېدلو بیا دماکه وسله ما دا وویله چې یاره دا خو لکه چې پاس بجلی تارو ډاز وکړه که نه ما لاندې موټرسایکل ډانګ څه ما ترپ کړه پله خو چې بیا زه موټرسایکل ته بیا واپس رانه دغه لوګي لګیا و خو ما خلکو ته وکتل خلک ډېر چوک خوږ چوک چرنګه و چوک چرنګه چوک مانې هغه لګیا وله او وانګیلی لګیا و وی لګیا و ما خپل موټرسایکل بیا روان که خو چې ما جان ته حالات ته وکتل شاته بیا ما نه وینې روانې.
The blast came just days after another major terrorist attack in neighboring Bannu district, where a suicide bomber rammed an explosives-laden vehicle into a police checkpoint before armed terrorists stormed the area and opened fire. The coordinated assault killed at least 15 police personnel and reduced the checkpoint to rubble. The attack was claimed by Ittihad-ul-Mujahideen Pakistan, a terrorist alliance linked to the Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan or TTP. The back-to-back attacks have raised fresh concerns over the growing strength of extremist groups operating inside Pakistan.
بس داسې ډول راځي دا حادثه شو خو سنو داس زخمیان راغلي دي یو ډېډ باډي راغلی ده او کم از کم دا نو ډېډ باډي په نوران ښه دی چې وجستا دي مکالکه او حالات بس داسې دي چې ته خپل وینې او زخمیان یا نو 10 ور پیراسل یو ډېډ باډي په مکه راغلی ده دا تازه صورتحال دی.
The violence has further strained already tense relations between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Islamabad has blamed Afghanistan-based terrorist groups for the attacks, while the Afghan Taliban has rejected the allegations, calling militancy inside Pakistan an internal issue. Analysts say Pakistan's worsening security crisis reflects decades of policies that allowed extremist groups to grow and operate across the region. Many of these networks, once seen as strategic assets, are now turning against the Pakistani state itself. The attacks also come as Pakistan faces deep political instability, economic pressure, and rising unrest in conflict-hit provinces like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. Despite repeated military operations, terrorist violence in Pakistan has continued to rise since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021. Critics argue that Pakistan's long-standing distinction between good and bad terrorists has repeatedly backfired, leaving civilians trapped in an endless cycle of violence.
As long as you had good militants versus bad militants, you created infrastructure for somebody who, given your instructions, was creating violence and mayhem elsewhere. Today, the same people actually have turned against you. What Pakistan needs to do is to detoxify its entire polity. It has to take out religion from its politics, and it has to start from the top. You see, if you look at it, institutionalization of fundamentalism is Pakistan was not initiated so much by the elected political parties. It was initiated by General Ziaul Haq. So, if Pakistan wants to do something about its terrorist problems, it will be a long drawn out process and it will have to start from the Pakistan state itself.
Experts warn that unless Pakistan dismantles the broader infrastructure of extremism and addresses radicalization at its roots, the country's internal instability could deepen further with wider implications for regional security.